Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and a lovely sunny winter day in Dresden. So I'm up at the garage this weekend for a long-awaited update on the Land Rover. I haven't done anything with the car for absolutely ages and ages. I think it's a year at least. Certainly haven't driven it because it's not MOT'd. So here she is in all her glory. I love this car, as you know, and the idea today is to get it started because it's been sitting for a long time, and actually use it because I'm taking the time to do a bit of clearing up in the garage, because in about a year's time I'll have to move out of here. And yeah, I'm just moving a lot of stuff, a lot of crap which I've built up after various projects. Like I've got the suspension to the E36 there, which is a shame to throw away, but you know, I can't lug it across halfway across the world. The old tyres for the Porsche and a whole bunch of stuff. Land Rover brakes, disc brakes for the X5, all those sorts of things which I've been hoarding but not really needed. So yeah, I'll bring you in there once I get it all uncovered, and we'll try and start it. It's very cold here in Dresden. It's minus numbers during the night, so hopefully she starts. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is, after uncovering it, I'm just going to push. Well, actually, maybe that's not such a good idea. I was just going to say I was going to push it outside, but if I can't get it started, then that's not too bright, is it? So actually, what I'll do is I will start it in here and hope for the best. So keys. Here they, no, that's the BMW keys. Here they are. Right, wish me luck. Might need to do the tyres as well. Check the tyre pressures. Yeah, whoa, it stinks like hell. But anyway, yeah, it's probably worth doing inside, because if it didn't start, then pushing it up this little incline here is absolutely not possible on your own. So running and driving after quite a long time doing nothing. Move the choke in a little bit. I'm sure it never needs much choke, this car. Oh, well, that makes no difference whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load all this stuff up at the back and just drive it around for a bit, and yeah, just use it today just to get the engine temperature up, and yeah, just getting it running. So what can I show you? If you remember the last time I had it running, I really tuned it. Yeah, took my time in tuning it, and it went really well. And I haven't done anything since then, but we'll let it warm up. But it seems absolutely fine. Should have actually checked this before. Yeah, Seems fine in there. You remember that last year, I forgot to put the antifreeze in and it froze. But anyway, seems fine. Just looking around, as I say, I think that tyre needs a bit of air. Interior is, as you remember it, pretty rough and ready, but just how I like it. Anything in the boot? Nothing in the boot. Oh, see, I took that mat out from here a while ago because I think I had it outside and it rained and all the water comes in through here, so I still have to do this guttering. That still needs doing, still needs sealing. But yeah, I thought I had a full tank of fuel in there. That's strange. Okay, obviously not. No. So I'm going to do a bit of work with it now. Yeah, so everything's fine. I did do the brakes a while back, but when I was doing the brakes I did have a constant issue with grease leaking through the seals and into the drum brakes. It's actually a mixture of grease and oil. That means the seals on the hubs aren't any good anymore, and they were all new when I did the restoration, but they clearly need doing, so that'll be another job for the future. It's not a massive job, I just have to order the parts and strip the hubs down, front and back I think, because you notice it when you go to brake and it sort of lurches, and every time I've cleaned it out and then driven it and then it's done it again, I've always found grease within the drum brakes. So that's a job for the future, certainly. So what have we got so far? We've got all the seals on the hubs, on the axles all the way around. We've got to do this guttering, we've got to seal that gutter, and I'm guessing after such a long time of standing, not many miles at all, done no mileage, it will need a service as well. So quite a few jobs on the list already. Finally getting rid of the old drum brakes, which I didn't really want to do, but you can't keep everything. I think the handbrake needs looking at as well. So I spend about 3 hours just sorting through all of the shelving, all of the boxes of car parts that I've collected over the years, whether it's the Land Rover, the Porsche, or the X5, or even my son's BMW. I just ended up being quite brutal and just chucking stuff away. You can see here the shelves, which were pretty full at the beginning of the day, are now pretty empty. Okay, rather than putting them into boxes, I've added to the inventory underneath the passenger seat, so the jump cables and also a pump which is just under there. It's better that it's in here than anywhere else. Okay, so I'm pretty much done for the day and going to put the car away, and I'm going to cover it up as well. I'm going to wrap up the battery as well so it doesn't freeze during the winter, and I'm sure I'll come up again just to check on things. So I'm going to put it in the garage now. Okay, so even slightly Christmassy with the red sheet on the bonnet, but basically I've put some thick cardboard on the roof and just put a cloth over it. And I also protected the battery, as I said I would. But yeah, that's it for now. I guess the next stop for this is sort of unknown. At the moment, I'm not sure whether we're taking this to the US with us or shipping it somewhere else for storage. Ideally it would come to the US, but you know, if you think of the Porsche, you think of maybe this, and I don't know, maybe there's another car we want to take over there, then it gets pretty expensive and work isn't going to pay for everything. So we'll have to see. I'll give you some updates, but hopefully I'll take it to Florida with us. If I don't see you before, and by that I mean the people who watch the Land Rover stuff rather than the Porsche stuff, I really appreciate your support. And have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you later.